Hello teachers, this video is going to teach you how you can handle grading for brand new versions of Edmentum classes, specifically with the activities. So the activities are actually embedded into Edmentum's world, the LTI, and you'll be grading them over there. So the first thing you need to know is that you are going to need to communicate with your students that when they have submitted those assignments, they need to type in the Dropbox area that they have done so. So let's take a look at what this means. So we're going to come into the gradebook and we're going to be looking at the Unit 3 activity. So if I click on the heading for that activity and then I click on this student's name, you can see that this instructor knew that this student had finished the work inside Buzz by putting in the common area that he has done so. In order to grade this, you're going to click on this blue link up here, and you're going to launch that item in Edmentum's servers. It's going to log you into Edmentum, and then you'll notice that this looks a little bit differently than you're used to. You'll see over here it says ready to score. So we know that 2 students have come in and begun work, and we know that 2 students are finished. So if we want to grade for this student, we will click on that student's name, and then we will click on the ready to score. When we click on ready to score, we're going to see this window pop up. You'll notice that you can put your comments when you are done grading into a box similar to Buzz like you're used to, and this is where you will apply the points. In order to see what the student has done and be able to grade it, you're going to click on it here in History and Comments. It has this big icon with the check mark. When you click on that item, it's going to bring you into review mode. When you come into review mode, it looks a lot like the tutorial. It tells you how many points it's worth, so forth. And then when we come into the item, we can see the question. It's automatically defaulted to the answer key, so you're going to click on Learner Answer, and you're going to see that this student answered this way, and the actual answer is this. So you're gonna, I would suggest write that down as you go along, or keep it in the back of your head, because you will be applying overall points when you score this. So then if you come to the next task, students are asked to read some material, students read the material, and then they get to this question. So again, you can see the learner's answer. This is how the learner answered, and then the answer key. So the student answered that perfectly. So you would want to keep note of that. And then when you get to task 3, students read some more, and now they're analyzing that in these ways. You can see they are given this template that they are supposed to fill out. This particular student didn't answer this piece. That's why we don't see anything, but they give you the answer key. And this student did not finish the writing piece here either. And so you would want to take note that they are not going to get any points for this particular part of the activity. So now that you've gone through and you have reviewed the coursework, so you know what score you're going to give the student, you're going to come back over to the other window where you're not in review mode, the other tab, the other window where you can enter the points you're going to give the student and any comments that you need to give that student. And then you're going to click Save and Send. And then that score is going to automatically populate in the gradebook of Buzz. So I hope this was super helpful. And as always, if you have any questions, you know how to find us.